Green Forest is about to end. I'm not sure if it's today or next time, but we'll need to find one more charm. This is the final one, 1 out of 15. You just visit random locations, like these ones, and there is one more charm hidden somewhere. Now, I don't want to visit fully random locations. I would prefer visiting the locations that are close to a boss. Now, first I will still visit these random ones. We haven't found the charm, but this is the location that we still haven't fully explored. So, going here, there is a mimic. So, there is no better start than fighting a mimic, I guess, for a video. So, usual situation, we have heal reduction, we have turn meter control, we have more turn meter control, and alas for damage dealing, and Leonardo Michelangelo's 101. Rather Leonardo. And let's get started. 250 mimic should be doable. Shouldn't be that hard. So now comes the big damage dealing first. And now, heal reduction is it needed? Yes, it's needed. Why? Because I think, unfortunately, in my formation, Lemniscy has the highest critical damage. We'll try to turn meter control the opponent, but we failed. And there you go, Lemniscy is gone, but we still have some heal reduction left. Now, what are we supposed to do? This buff doesn't help us much. So I'll just attack regularly. And heal reduction is gone. And unfortunately a mimic will heal. That's quite likely at this stage. Okay, turn meter wise we're fine. I think we could get back Lemniscy now. Or now. Yeah. And we're gonna heal now. Too bad. Bit late. And this is bad news. Because the mimic will heal and this will lengthen the fight. Big time. You know what? If you don't have heal reduction, there is a second option that I'm doing now. Which is... we're gonna kill the small chest first. It's always unfortunate. And we have no chance of healing properly. Or doing the heal reduction. Now, hopefully, Lemniscy will get a chance. I'm not sure because turn meter is not too promising. Maybe Lemniscy won't be able to do anything. I'll have to change the artifacts if I want to properly win these types of battles, because having the heal reduction character with the highest critical damage is bad. Let's heal. Perfect. Oh, we have cooldown. That's not that perfect. And yeah, we still have a cooldown of 2, so unfortunately the Mimic will heal. Let's get over it. Yep, I'm a bit puzzled at the moment. This is a long shot, so I might as well just kill the regular Mimic. I'm backtracking to the regular Mimic. And if we lose Leonardo, that's even worse. So, what am I supposed to do at this stage? Wait for the 3 turns or just attack the mini Mimic? Or get rid of the main one? Which is gonna be a long shot. Not easy at all. Anyway, I'll buy some invincibility for now. There you go. Invincibility has been granted, and full retaliation has been granted. Just before the Mimic wanted to attack, so this effectively helps us with the healing issue, and then the AoE attacks will come. And solve some of the problems, not all, but at least some. I'm risking Leonardo at the moment. Or... oh, didn't work. Leonardo survived. So we'll live another turn. Good. You see, it's not easy when the team is wrong. And it's straight up wrong. Let me heal. Very good, there was a cooldown. Unfortunately, we also have a cooldown. So... it won't help much. But there was a cooldown on the mini Mimic. And now heal reduction. Good. So we've done our job. And it's over. Rewards are quite good. Back to the map. So that's why it's worth it. Some of these mini bosses. We're on level 28, looking forward to level 30, it won't happen today most likely. And we have another Trove Master, it's gonna be at the end of the video most likely. We know what to do with it, maximum damage. Let's draw. So this is just a legendary, which means that I bring a speed lead, the turtles, and Alas. And then we'll see. And it's going on full screen now. So there is this difficulty with Raid that sometimes you don't have the proper team, because at least one person is missing out of the team. You won't be able to solve this problem. The difference between Curse City, Centranos, and this mode, the Green Forest, is that in Curse City you can get new champions from a given faction. and here you cannot get this. So here you need to select all the champions without exception, and then once the battle starts, this is when you will have to trust that you covered all skills. So on a new account it's a bit worse, because in case of a new account you have the problem that you can pull so many shards throughout that 1 month or half a month, and if you don't have enough champions you won't be able to complete the Green Forest. And for this reason it is also possible to delay the start of Green Forest until there is a shard pulling event. For example, if we know that a fusion is coming, that's when it pays off doing so. Now, I didn't really optimize, which means that unfortunately my skill cooldowns are active. Hopefully we can still cope, it's just a legendary champion after all. Some legendary champions are still crazy, so you may be worried. But hopefully it's not that difficult. And there is the unfortunate news that we have another Trove Master. I thought that we got rid of all of them, but it seems like we haven't. So most likely it's gonna be the end of the video as usual. I mean, I'm doing everything for extra XP. Who knows? One of the larger bosses may be you as well. A 300 boss. I have the movement points for it. Hopefully we're not gonna get many more mimics though. So this legendary doesn't look that difficult. And we can move on. Oh, some mythical gear. So, regular helmet. I'll keep this. Not the worst, not the best. Speed, okay, good. So, more XP and 19 more movement points. So, here is a Trove Master. I'm not gonna attack it yet, but there is an other regular level. So, what am I supposed to bring? This speed lead. And maybe some more damage. If it doesn't work, I have ideas. Not even a few ideas, quite a lot of ideas. But it's supposed to be a regular level, so I just auto everything. We're on level 28 already. Second level. When setting up the skills, and this may be interesting for hard mode, what you can do is assess the speed of your team and disable the A3 skill, so the third attack, for the lowest speed champions. Because if you do so, then what's gonna happen is if they take a turn on turn 1, they're not gonna use their main skill. That's what I could do with Tolin. Tolin is the slowest out of all. And now another boss. Oh, we have so many mini bosses. But at least we learned the mechanics. So for example, I'm seeing this champion. She hasn't taken a turn, so it's a bit deceiving. And what does it do? Increase attack. Amazing. Well, I'm already scared. So simple increase attack just doesn't make sense for a boss. For a support character, absolutely, but sometimes bosses are... Oh, now we're talking. So we might need to bring Kotar for heal reduction on the A1. If it takes too long, I will restart with Coldheart. I will just skip one of the champions and bring Coldheart in instead. But I think these skills have cooldown, so it's gonna be fine. At least I hope so. I'm not sure if it's gonna be fine, but it's supposed to be. And by the way, they killed one of the turtles. And healed. Not an easy champion, so it can go either way. So I may need to be scared at this stage. We don't have healing at this stage. I was just counting on sheer damage. Good news is that a support character with increased attack and healing doesn't have a lot of damage dealing. Although she still killed Leonardo somehow, so we need to be a bit careful. More healing. And we're not regenerating fast enough. I think Tolin will be toast by the end of the battle. Even if he used the A2. It would be so easy to beat this champion. I should have just brought Coldheart. And just spammed the A1 for heal reduction. 100% heal reduction. And then he would not be able to heal at all. But anyway, we solved it without the correct strategy too. Let's get going. So, managed to beat this boss. There is gonna be the Trove Master later. And some more 225 champions. So, let's see these 2 points. Didn't work out. Looking for just one more charm. Let's see. So this was a difficult one. With a speed lead opponent. I don't remember exactly what I should change. We just have 2 turtles. We have heal reduction in the mix. And I'm not even sure if I didn't bring, for example, Mikey. Then who else? Ugo maybe? With Sabita and Ugo double revival? That's an option. Candle is an option. But then who is gonna deal the damage? Well, Lemniscy is not bad in terms of a damage dealer either. Or bring the 2 turtles. Not sure about it. I will just bring the +2 Candle. Or Kaden. Candle is a Mighted Magic character. So... this was enough. Or maybe Alice, because Alice has multiple of this. And now just spamming the A1s. So we'll learn another character, and then we'll see how the final boss will react. Oh yeah, now I remember this villain. Once more. Amazing. It's good for cooldown reduction. She can hit a bit more than that. Oh, now we need to cleanse. This will be a longer battle. As for the buffs, there you go. I'm not even sure if I need to cleanse this. We will heal a bit anyway. Oh no. Okay, I think we'll manage HP wise. We'll heal to 100%. The only thing that's not gonna happen is the cooldown, so the slower we finish, the better. And then comes Alice. Done. Still have some cooldown to manage. So let's see, what can I do? So at this stage, heal reduction and block buffs. I'm especially interested in block buffs. Kind of random, some of them resisted, others didn't. Increase attack, increase defense. And I don't remember exactly who is doing what, but I think I'm just gonna go for the middle one. Because as far as I remember, I alternated strategies, and this time I won't. Attacks all enemies has a 75% chance of placing a 50% decrease attack for 2 turns. That's amazing, and this one is the revival. Yeah, that's the thing, the main champion revives. So that's why I attacked the main champion. Heal reduction, block buffs are still active. Any buffs worth removing? I don't think so. So we'll just attack the main champion. And we're gonna cleanse. It's not easy. Any buffs? No. We still have block buffs on the main champion, which is amazing. And now an ignore defense move. Looks tanky. Yeah, Kaden, don't love you because of the attack. I mean, I could have brought another champion, a turtle, for example. No buffs. Okay, ally attack. Maybe this is the last opportunity. Now the main champion can be buffed. Oh, everyone died. At least that's a better attack. And now we're gonna do a block buffs. Didn't work out, but heal reduction did. We don't need to cleanse. We can wait another turn. It's either my stats that got better, which did, by the way, so either that's the deciding factor, or we're playing better with the skills. Any debuffs? Nothing worth cleansing. There you go. Yeah, we're definitely playing better too, because there is a 100% heal reduction on the main champion, and I just don't care about the other champions at all. And last time we wasted a lot of time on killing the small champions, then the large one, but then he somehow couldn't get killed. And now it's working. It's not that difficult. Oh, we got so many things already. Now, let's see. First time I'm testing this. 7-7. Hopefully we have good enough champions to choose from. So, cleansing is already there. Turn meter manipulation won't be there. But in exchange, I can bring Alaz and Tolin for simple damage. We might just try the sheer damage output, plus heal reduction, plus increase attack defense revival. Or we could do increased speed, but Donatello would prefer some other turtles. So let's do this. Glad I don't have any first waves and second waves. Is this the event dungeon demon spawn boss? It looks like it. And now you can attack. Won't help. I don't want to say anything too early, but this looks like one of the easiest bosses. And I was worried. What will happen if I need to attack a level 300 opponent? Well, nothing will happen. I think we're prepared for this. And it's over. Let's see the loot. Flat attack on a boot, not good. Flat stat on a chest plate, not good. Helmet. Stats are okay, stars are okay. So that was productive. Now let's move on and try to attack this boss here. It's a void champion, so it's not supposed to be that easy. And we're semi-lucky with the pulse. I haven't even done one single redraw. So cleansing, turn meter, Tolin, attack, attack. Heal reduction instead of turn meter manipulation, maybe. Can I bring Donatello instead of Tolin? Yes, I could, but let's try first. And then if it doesn't work out, then we'll try Donatello. So this is the other boss. Automate immediately. Not doing that well, so Leonardo will most likely die. We'll also need to cleanse. And Tolin got frozen. final resolution is quite near. Oh, glad I could revive Lemonissey because we had the proper revival in there. I didn't bring any revivals other than the 2-turn option. Let's do an A2 first. Oh, it's that bad. Let me heal. No buffs. It's always important. And let's do the alliance. And attack. Yeah, this armor is really bad. So it's not recommended to attack. This attack is good. And actually it was still because of the revival part. Whenever I attack, I lose energy. So this is basically a death sentence to Leonardo, but whatever I do, it's gonna be a death sentence. Or at least close to it. And let's do a revival now, and a suicide attack will make sense. So this is a passive skill that damages us whenever we attack, and it's quite bad. Very good. That's the way how we can survive. These remote attacks are good. Now Leonardo will most likely go on a suicide mission. No, because of the other buff. Tolin's A2 is not that good. They will need to go on a suicide mission anyway. I'm not gonna heal. Or shall I? I will heal. Yeah, it was the right time. No buffs. And we need to add healing or revival every single time. Some champions still have 1 turn of revival, but they are gonna be faster, and then the opponent takes a turn. You know what? I just do ally attack for now. Let's go back to base form. There you go. So just a 5-star. Accuracy, attack, critical damage. Okay, we could do something with it. Chestplate, no way. And helmet. Fixed defense, I would rather need the silver. So we went to level 29. Level 30 is gonna be interesting. Already now we have attack. So HP speed, attack accuracy, defense speed. I will use this one. That's interesting. How can we get here? Is there a teleport or something? Because you see that there is no path leading to it. At least yet. Let me try this. Maybe we need to defeat all the bosses, we will see. Just a regular Void Legendary, 6-star Ascended, so we need to be careful. Instead of Alice, I might bring more turtles. But we don't have Leonardo, so I might just bring Alice and Sabita, yeah. We need to be careful with Armans. Okay, enough is enough. We'll work on the cooldowns on the next level. We have to, because we'll meet Armans. There is an Arbiter on the left. Won't be easy. In this case, we'll have to beat Arbiter first. Otherwise, she's gonna revive. Alice was perfect for removing the buff and then killing her. And by the way, we can still get a bit stronger because we're using curios that earn us more XP. But it doesn't give us anything else, stat-wise. Or ability-wise. Okay, this Green Forest looks interesting. Now we need to worry about Armans first. Which means that I'll hit the main champion, so that Armans gets a true fear. Looking good. And now we can damage. No matter how bad the situation is, we will need to get rid of Armans. Even if Armans is currently a stone. There is also Loki, he can lock, pun intended, some of our skills, the A2, A3s, but I'm worrying more about Armans. There are no buffs, or actually there is one buff on the main champion that I could remove, but instead, oh no, let's just do it. It paid off. We'll need to heal Amenisi as quickly as possible. So the Armans problem is gone. We can now worry about the rest. I mean, if Loki locks the skills, so be it. Let's see the turn order. So Alas is next. Alas will have to heal. Yeah, this cannot stay. Good. So either heal or do invincibility. I will heal. Or no, I will do invincibility first. We'll have to attack Loki. Yeah, happens. Didn't work. They're all invincible. At least we have the block buffs. Yeah, we'll have to get rid of Loki straight away. Now that we don't have many champions left, we might as well get rid of the small one. Time for healing. Avon removes the invincibility buff. Good. We now just have the final boss. And we have two remove buffs. Champions, Alice and Lemonici. Oh, and by the way, don't add buffs or don't heal either. Now try something. Oh, this backfired quite badly. We can be so sad. So, no buffs, so Avon will continue. This looks like a synergic team. Every single time I say, oh no, what skills I bring. So for example, heal reduction helps. Getting rid of Armans always helps. Okay, increase attack, increase defense would have helped more. Because they can randomly revive opponents, it seems. And reviving Armas was a evil move. Now, we still made it. Let's see the loot. Oh, flat attack for a gauntlet, no way. Fine. I can deal with it, but I don't like HP, critical rate and attack at the same time, so it's plus the flat, so we have better. Oh, and it's a flat piece and chest plate. It's even worse. Okay, so we cannot get here. There is no way yet. But we haven't finished everything. So for example, here there is a 300 opponent, unavailable location as well. Why? Because we need to get here first. Let's see. We have the usual suspects. So we can do Terminator control, Turtle power, and this will be an okay team. Will this be an okay team? No, rather this will be a better team. Then we'll see. think I'm autoing it first and then we'll see if there is anything dangerous. Locking the skills is dangerous. And he's hitting hard. And he has a lot of shield. And he's super fast. Yeah, this is a dangerous opponent. Okay, let me take over. No buffs. This shield. Okay, let me use the Avon first. Oh, we have issues. Remove the buffs. Okay, that's what I was waiting for, because we can now heal. Unfortunately, it won't be enough, but at least we could heal. I'm already seeing that this is gonna be a setback. And I don't even see any aid, any options against this. I mean, just team-wise. We may need to get stronger with the Curios. Heal reduction doesn't work either because the shield. At least the Avon can get rid of some of the shield. Yeah, this is not gonna work out. Let me exit. I'm sure there is an option, so we'll figure it out. In the meantime, 15 charms, what is this? Not bad. So we don't need to wander around anymore for these random steps. We still have 9 points, so we might as well need to do exactly that. What is this? Maximus. Was this the Demon Spawn champion? Most likely it was. No, it was this one. So let's go to Maximus this time. Let me try a turtle team. Just to get to know the final. So far it's harmless, so he's damaging a bit, but we're also damaging. And as long as there are no buffs, debuffs in play. And now there is poison. So we need cleansing. Quite a lot of poison. We also need healing. And we need this fast. Good. I think Kalas will heal himself, it's fine. Oof. I hope he'll survive. think Kalas is toast. Yeah. With no revival in sight. So you can just count on the turtles now. Won't be easy. We need really high resistance for this. But hey, the turtles may save the day. Slowly. Okay, let's see. Continue his heal. Immediately. Too bad that Donatello is not booked. That's why it takes so much time. I didn't think that the turtles would save everyone. And now increase speed. That's exactly what we need. And yes, Donatello is weak, but with the alliance, with the other two turtles, even a weak A1 is transformed into a big hit. Plus, Michelangelo has the Scarab King gear, which means that he's regenerating every single turn. So even if everyone else died, I could have finished it. This one is not... Oh no, actually it could be good, depending on the hit. Back to map. So we still have 8 movement points. I mean, if we use these spots, we can still get random chests, so it's not the end of the world. I have the 3 keys already, and I think we've defeated everyone, except for that one level 300 opponent. I don't even know what to do with it, yet. Unavailable location, but not for long. Okay, we have potential. First of all, I have no idea what to do with these. Oh, we'll have to beat this 4th boss. Because if we couldn't beat him alone, we would definitely not be able to beat him here. So let's see our curios first. Amount of Green Forest XP, no thank you. Decreased resistance would be okay, but unfortunately we don't need it, we have enough accuracy already to place buffs. Heals, 5% max HP every 7th turn. No, 3%. Or 3 allies by 5%. Okay, 7th turn. Doesn't hurt. Let's see, what is this? Cooldown reduction, that helps. HP attack defense, that helps. Healing, that helps too. Green coins, couldn't care less about it. Stun debuff, that helped too. Okay, let's see what else we can do. Each enemy's HP. Not bad. I'll do this, and instead of the stun, what else can I get? Accuracy decrease, defense decrease. I think defense decrease will help, even if it's just 3%. After all, we won't get to level 30 without defeating this opponent. And it seems like that's the only way. So, where did we go wrong? I could bring another turtle. I could bring Tolin. Tolin will die almost instantly. And Tolin is good for AoE, not for a single attack. I could bring some cleansing. Did we need heal reduction? Because I might as well just remove Lemnicy. And bring in Cardiel. But then we're not gonna damage enough. Although with the ally attack, he will damage at least as much as Lemnicy. Let's try this change. Maybe we don't need the leader. Okay, let's try to survive the next hit. Oh, it was wrong timing, by the way. Okay, now I got an idea. So I'll bring in Lemnicy as the leader. Or not Lemnicy, Cardiel as the leader. And now I have another turtle. Or I have another someone. Shayak and the dog. That's not a bad combination. But I'll bring a second turtle. For now. And that's it. A difficult boss. Leave it for last. Okay, now I'm manualing. And while the shield is on, you can see what else you can do. So far, so good. Now, we need to be careful with Leonardo. He still has some shield. I'll just use the basic attack. And we're healing. Oops. So Leonardo is gonna be toast. Unless you do something. Skills are still locked for Cardiel. And Alice managed to remove the buff. But that's a bit RNG dependent. Because it's not a sure bet that Cardiel's skill is gonna be locked. And meanwhile, Alice's skills are locked too. And Alice's skills. A really uncomfortable opponent. We cannot even transform. And the shield. Leonardo is gone. So let's see what else I can do. Because it's not that straightforward. I don't think Tolin is gonna work. I would prefer bringing more turtles. Actually, I can bring more turtles. But Alice is vital, we need a speed lead. Could add the defense lead too. Oh no, I cannot bring more turtles because those turtles are disabled. What if I didn't bring Alice, but I did bring Lemonici? And the A2 removes buffs. But do we need to remove buffs? Let's see Tolin. I don't think it works, but it's just sheer power. Ally attack immediately. We're getting a locked skill every single time for Cardiel. And you know, it doesn't mean anything good. He is healing. So you know what? Instead of Tolin, I'm gonna bring back Lemonici. And I don't need Alice. And if it really doesn't work, I'll just use up my points. And we'll get back to this next time. Once I've figured out what to do. Cardiel is again... Well... We ran out of A2's, A3's node cleansing is possible. These buffs need to be cleansed though. And the shield is still there. That's a problem because Alice can cleanse buffs as A1. It's more reliable. And then he has the lock skills. And Cardiel could cleanse, but his cleansing is locked. That's the issue. So it would need a lot of resistance on Cardiel. Or a lot of speed. Leonardo is about to die. So that's the difficult boss. And I might need a different skill for this. And some research. Okay, let me end the battle. The core problem is that the cleansing is not working. I don't have another reliable cleanser. Arthur unfortunately only uses arena speed leading. One other option is let's do a defend leadership, and Leonardo is also defense based. And then we'll be able to bring more champions. I can bring Alice for cleansing the buffs, the opponent buffs, for example. That works. And we may be a bit more reliable. But then I don't have a debuff cleanser. But Cardiel was not effective anyway. So now we're boosting Leonardo's defense. And sometimes block buffs also works. Wish we had more turtles. Okay, now we're gonna cleanse. With everything we have. Didn't work. It's possible to heal or burn. Healing is a bit premature. Now I would love to heal, but I cannot. I wish turn meter control worked. But so far nothing seems to be working. Okay. So I've tried most of my options, at least the basic things. I'll need to do some research and maybe some reshuffling as well. Because we have a couple of champions. Revival, 4 turtles. There are options. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I will just showcase what is going on if we don't defeat the champions. So let's see, who am I gonna bring? Alice, for example. We have the main boss. And the side boss is also quite active, but doesn't have a main boss energy. So in this case we can defeat the small boss and just somehow survive the main boss. But it won't work because of shield and everything else. Okay, so that's gonna be the final battle. I can do one thing. Spend my remaining movement points. Maybe I'll get some chests. And attack the Trove Master, and we'll continue tomorrow or on another day whenever I have time. Here is the Trove Master. I think that's the final one. I don't know if there is a perk or bonus or anything. Yeah, just confirm it. The dog is not there. You know what? I'll bring the turtles. Who else can hit? Shayak is not the best hitter. I'll bring Gugu at least for now. He's not the best hitter either. No one is the best hitter. Kale poisoning, but is just rare. Cold Heart. I can bring these, but well, let's bring Cold Heart. It really doesn't matter. We'll have our 10 million plus. Oh, Raphael is dying. I mean, it doesn't hurt if the battle was over a bit faster. I really wouldn't mind. This is a bad team. Didn't think it would be that difficult. Not a single. Well, 2.5 million. Or 3 million. 130 XP. Let's see how much we're missing. Quite a lot. I haven't even equipped the artifact on Raphael. That explains a lot of things. This Trove Master was new. And we just need this one boss and the final one. And then we might be able to visit this area. I don't know what is going on in here. So there are some final secrets to this. I think we can even waste a day clearing these little points. Maybe there is an ambush, maybe there is something and we can level up to level 30. So if there is a problem, I'm expecting a legendary card very soon. So this means if we can get enough XP, then a level 30 may help a bit. So this was one of the longest installments. Let's see how long it was. 1 hour 15 minutes of the Green Forest. I told you it's a difficult one if you wanted to play it every single day. See you in the next video.